Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As you can see by the title of today's video, you have the 5'9", 5 out of Doom. So this right here is, as you can see, a 75 driving dunk 5'9" build. So just a quick disclaimer before we get into the video, they are talking about tuning the 5'9s and nerfing them a little bit. So I don't know how much pulled back a bit necessarily means, but I did at least want to put this disclaimer on the video. We're going to continue with the original recording that I put for this video, but I had to at least re-record this and put the disclaimer just so y'all know that they will be touched and changed a little bit, but we don't know by how much, so I don't want to give up on the video entirely. I want to at least put the concept out there for you to be able to take in. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get back to the original recording. Now, it's pretty much the most driving dunk you could put on a 5'9". You could go with a way longer wingspan, but you're going to completely just take down that three-pointer. And it's kind of the point of being 5'9", is the fact that you can get that three-pointer so high and affordable for that matter. It seems like that was what was making them really broken with this height, is the affordability of this three-point rating itself. So as you can see, we put the vertical to 65 to be able to get that bronze poster, maybe be able to get some more dunks in traffic. Clearly not contact dunking or meter dunking or anything like that. It's just going to be way too small of a meter or way too little of a chance to get that to work. But combine a 75 dunk with some decent packages, an 85 driving layup that even still gives you some decent layup badges and stuff like that too. Probably some solid animations as well. I was trying out the Trae Young layup package while I was in the game. It was looking pretty good. I could actually probably even find it for you guys. Alright, so we got it here. I was just testing all types of different animations, and I don't got the time in this video. I'm not going to spend like 5 minutes showing you every single person's layup that I was testing, like Sabonis and stuff like that, but just so you know, comparatively, this Trae Young floater was pretty good. Like, it has good range in my opinion compared to about anything else I had seen, to be honest. So I believe this could definitely work. I don't know what the requirement is going to be on it technically, and as you can see, like, you know, we're making some whites and stuff like that too in here, even though I was on high risk. So I think it might have just been the difficulty I was on as well. But either way, just wanted to show the range on it, you know what I mean? That's all I was really trying to get at. I will say though, you can see I'm trying to do it from like too far out sometimes, and it was giving me some bad ones. And there is some variance to these floaters, man. I'm not gonna lie, they're not looking as good as they were last year just because of that variance. And again, I can't really get it to trigger from like so far out, so I don't know. It was tough, but I mean, more along the lines of this floater and the very next one after it, you know, and these are different clips that I'm playing right now, but as you can see, like, these are pretty good distance and good animations, you know, so there'll be some variance. I'm sure you just have to get good at, like, you know, finding the right spot to get to and stuff like that too. But yeah, I mean, they all look pretty solid as far as the distance. So anyway, we'll get back to the video now. Anyway, as you can see, 97 ball handle, 94 speed with ball, 85 speed, 99 three-pointer. You're probably wondering, if you haven't seen a 5'9" video somehow, some way yet in this whole cycle yet, why I'm even doing this. Well, the 5'9" height is just extremely broken. It gives way more attribute points, like at least 5 more compared to any other build height in the game, and it goes a long way. I mean, like, you cannot attain crazy attributes like this on any other height in the game. And as you can see, like, that 99 three-pointer, bro, that's a crazy difference. Shifty shooter, mini marksman, limitless, and Deadeye all on legend instead of Hall of Fame. That's a really big deal. Add on the fact that we have the 97 ball handles. We got legend handles for days with Hall of Fame, unpluckable, and ankle assassin. You know, you could probably even attain these types of things even just through some cap breakers, for that matter. Get the 99 ball handle, get some speed with ball even higher. Probably for no reason even, for that matter, either. The speed with ball being 94 is already enough for Hall of Fame lightning launch. I suppose you could get a couple higher ratings just to move faster, because this is this year's acceleration and speed with ball combined into one, where it's about your launch speed and how long you can run at like a high speed, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, also on top of that, we still have maybe even solid defense. I mean, 85 prim and 85 steal is nothing great. I've posted even better on these 5'9s before this. Obviously, that is the expense of trying to get some dunk on this build, as we're taking away from the defense a little bit. So on my other 5'9 builds that I've posted, it's 99 steal on both of them with like 92 prim or 99 prim on them as well. So it is expensive to get that driving dunk and to get like that a little bit more driving layup as well. I even went with a 97 ball handle on this one compared to like a 96 on the others, where it is handles for days on legend, as we already showed, whereas I just have it on Hoff on the other ones. But anyway, besides that, again, with the defensive hit, we have agility taking a hit right here as well. You don't need the agility as high when your prim D is only 85, so it's all we needed to be able to get the on-ball menace, you know, and stuff like that on silver, so it was all good. But yeah, I mean, alternatively, having a 51 block on it and a 65 vert may actually do a little bit more wonders for you than you would believe. I would even say if you want to get that interior D all the way up too, it might even be worth, because you may believe being at 5'9", it's impossible to play defense, and especially interior wise, but I'm telling you guys this much. I have played on like 6'1", 6'2" builds in the past that I decided to put a 60-something block on, and you know, like actually had vert because I was playing as a slasher. And that thing actually jumps and plays pretty good interior defense. I know it sounds ridiculous to hear. I've sat in the bottom of a 2-3 zone one time and was playing paint D on a 6'3" at one point in time. And granted, a 6'3" is definitely bigger than a 5'9", for sure. I'm acknowledging that 100%. But with a build like this, you want to hopefully play more lanes and, like, you know, do stuff like that to deter people from getting the ball to you and play on-ball steals. And that's why going with an 85 steal might be a little bit tougher compared to, you know, we've posted those other 5'9s, like I just said, that had 99 steal. Goes a long way. That 99 steal is going to be killer. That is really going to be a hard thing to just throw the ball your way in general at all. So this is a little bit more exposed on defense, I will say. At least it's something, though. I mean, it could be worse, for sure. But yeah, classic. We're just going to pull up the attribute comparison again. So yes, I have to show you the 5'9" outside point guard that I made again, but might as well for comparison. So again, we dropped that ball handle by 1 and have like a ton more steal off the fact that we have the no driving dunk either. A little bit less driving lay, you know, it's like 4 less as well. But look at how long of a way that goes. So I'm not here to say that the 5'out", 5'9" point guard is going to be the move, but I just wanted to show you as a comparison what it would look like with dunk on it, just to be able to afford it. And that dunk rating goes a long way for a lot of people who aren't as like outside point guard centric and like so shifty with the ball in their hand, you know, and especially let alone play with like good centers who can like slip and pick and roll at the right time as well. Having some dunk on you is a really big deal. So I acknowledge that, you know, while you may struggle defensively in comparison, it may be worth it for that driving dunk rating for sure, and even the layup being higher as well. But anyway, yeah, compare that to this. You know, we got the 96 ball handle, the 99 steal, and the 92 prim. A little bit, barely less speed. I mean, it's like 1 less. So anyway, I just wanted to use this as a comparison, though, to show you what happens when you start making like taller builds. So in case you didn't see this video already initially, this is what it looks like. I mean, when you make a 6'3", now we're looking at, here's all the ratings that already got nerfed down a little bit because they wanted to make room for like the points, and now we try and upgrade the 3-pointer to 99. Can't even afford it. I mean, look at this. Like, we're trying to afford the points here, and you can't do anything even nearly the same as what we just showed with that 5'9" build. So the ball handle is way less. The, you know, speed with ball is way less. Prim D, steal, all that. Like, even speed and agility got ticked down a little bit as well. So anyway, you keep on comparing that. We're gonna let this just play out, and I'll just like let you guys see how it all goes as an example. But we're just dropping the wingspan down as low as possible to still get 99 3-pointer, or at least I guess I should say as long as possible to still get 99 3-pointer at each height. But yeah, I mean, you can see it's just unattainable in every way possible. And once you finally reach below 6 foot, it can be afforded. But yeah, it's not as linear of an upgrade as you would think it is. Like, you would think it would keep on giving you more attribute points the shorter you go, and that is true, but like barely. It barely gives you more. And then, like, you know, we'll use the 5'10" as the best comparison for this. So when you go to 5'10", here we are. You can get the 99 3-pointer, but you're still a 98 overall, and it's, you know, you probably have a couple more attribute points to be spent. But now look at this, like 5'9", bro, you're a 94 overall, and you already have 99 3-pointer. I mean, bro, like, are we serious? it's not even close. I don't know if any other attributes like change either, by the way, between Prim D and all that, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, as you can see, like, you have so many more left over is my point. So yes, I understand that this 5'9" stuff really sucks for inside point guards, or like people that want to run 5 out and be legitimate dunkers and stuff, because that means you have to make a build that isn't 5'9" if you want to be able to get contact dunks and stuff like that. Or if you do somehow find a 5'9" that makes contact dunks, it's a max wingspan, heavy weight, all that stuff. Like, I don't even think it's possible for that matter, by the way. But if you somehow did, it would clearly be suffering in a lot of different ways. And on top of that too, I'm sure just a lot of people want to gravitate toward the 6'6" and stuff like that, like the Joe Knows build from last year, and just like, you know, 6'8", 6'7", maybe even 6'5", stuff like that. And it's going to be tough for you to do that, man. It's just less attribute points to be spent when you compare it to what these builds are going to be able to get. So I'm not here to make judgments based on no gameplay and having no further understanding on how the game's going to play as to what is going to be meta, but if I had to make a judgment just based off the builder, I would like to think outside point guards are looking pretty freaking good in this game. However, like I said, wanted to at least show you that 75 driving dunk version of the 5'9", because that could still be a very formidable like way to play the game. So yeah, one last look at everything again. I mean, it's got crazy legend badges everywhere, and Hall of Fame badges and stuff like that too. You could maybe fiddle with a pass accuracy if you really wanted to be an all-out offensive point guard. And, you know, you guys, people are like one of those classic no defense PGs just because why not? So in some instances people think that, but I don't know. I'd like to think some form of balance on this build is a good idea, especially at this level. I mean, 85 prim, 85 steel, in my opinion, should be the bare minimum you go for a 5.9, because you have to still protect yourself in some way. You don't want to come out here with like 70 or below prim D or 70 or below steel and just be completely exposed. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. I don't know if we showed the layup Mixmaster either, but you can get that on silver, float game on silver as well. I'm sure you could, you know, try and put in a little bit more toward that if you'd like on top of that. But strength wise, you technically could afford to get physical finisher if you really would like to. I'm sure you could get it on like silver, maybe just bronze. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if the strength goes high enough to get it on silver. I think, let me check something real quick. Okay, so yeah, this is my shooting guard version of this where we went really high on the strength. So it looks like you'd have to be able to achieve 75 strength and 90 layup anyway. So silver is probably the best you're gonna look at in terms of that. But yeah, I mean, you could afford this with like, you know, 70-ish strength. I got the 70 strength just for a movable enforcer, because this right here, check this out if you want more detailed look on understanding why we went with all these ratings. But man, I mean, shoot, this is gonna be a nasty build right here, in my opinion. I don't know how it couldn't be, but anyway, that's all for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub for new channel noties, all that good stuff. And like always, try us 1 to 5,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put 5.9 in the comments to support me all the way through, or you can put 5 out as well. Also, in case you guys didn't know, I'm pairing with NBA 2K Labs again this year. So in this time around, since it's so early, they're going to have early content such as the ratings you need for each badge and all the requirements with that are listed in, you know, visual form. We also have each takeover ratings boost, all the ratings that are boosted by every takeover. And a lot of this info, it's stuff I'm interested in seeing. Like that, for instance, is something I didn't spend my time on the game looking for, so you'll find it on their website, as well as the fact that I am super interested in that myself, so I'll be checking it out. And then also, as soon as the game drops, they're going to look for every animation requirement and list that on their website as well. Alright, so as for the premium content, this is where the banger is. Now, obviously, this is 2K24 information right here. To get the 25, you're going to have to subscribe, but 2K Labs is cool enough to let me show you the 24 info as an example. So, for instance, you got a lot of different ways to sort it through here. You can look through green window, speed, you can look for the fastest millisecond jump shot, you can look for the total make percent. So, for instance, on the early, middle, and late end of the green window, what the chances are, then all that combined into the total average. You can look through the most makeable shots to the fastest ones with the biggest green window, to the ones that fit your position group between the guards, wings, and bigs. It's fire. You can find the bases and the uppers in here and combine that for the best possible statistical jump shot, and it's just a huge tool, so shout out to them for that. And then you have ranking of dribble moves per category, so it's going to be like behind the backs ranks against each other, showing you which ones are the best. There's like a letter grade on each of them tested by Koza, so he's going to be ranking all those dribble moves in each category. And then we also have dribble practice tools, so it's going to be showing you exactly how to do the moves on the controller, and then you can replicate it on the controller in their website as well. So for anyone interested in supporting me while also getting access to the content, you can go ahead and subscribe to the 2K Labs Premium right here on NBA2KLab.com. And then when you click register, it'll allow you a chance to put in a creator code of someone you want to support. And then if you put in code Laker at checkout, you'll get 20% off of your whole purchase right there. And not that some of you guys care, but just to let you know, I get a percentage based off only your initial purchase. So if you got the monthly, I would only get a percentage based on your first month. So if you do want to support me a little bit and plan to get like 3 to 6 or even a year-long subscription, feel free to get those, and I would really appreciate it. But I get that not everybody wants to, so if you want just the monthly as well, that's cool too. So anyway, that's code Laker at checkout. Appreciate you guys for watching. But anyway, that's all for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to check out any of these other 5.9 PG kind of variations, or also we have like some wing builds, some big man stuff. Feel free to check them out. Lockdowns, everything. So that's all. Hope you all enjoyed. On that, take these, man. Peace.